What's going on, guys? You're listening to Next Chat Box, and today we will be talking about more gaming. Yeah, I noticed over the past like 4 episodes I have not been playing. Oh no, the past 2 episodes, sorry. I have not been planning my things, so I'm just gonna go with whatever at this time. So enjoy. It's crazy to think we're already on our 5th episode. Like, that's insane. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep the seasons going on for, but we'll work with it. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Alright, guys, and we are back. So first off, I wanted to talk about I don't know. It's mainly been like Call of Duty based, but I have nothing much to talk about. Actually, okay, I'm gonna change the subject real quick. So, I want to mention the game Hello Neighbor. I'm not sure how many of y'all listening have played this. That game was crazy. So, if y'all don't know what it's about, so it's a story based platformer puzzle game. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's about you're a new kid in town and you got this creepy guy across the street, and I don't mean creepy and I know that came off wrong. No, I don't mean I mean creepy as in like he's up to something. And so, being the curiosity person you are, you go and find out what he's doing. And so really, it's like a short 4-chapter game. I haven't beaten it. I know I just contradicted my own point there. I didn't say it was easy. I said it was short. But, yeah, no, that game's crazy. Like, I think a few years back they released a second one, which I've seen gameplay of, but I haven't played it yet, and I'm thinking about it. Oh, I wanted to mention that I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I want to start posting my schedule. So, for anyone who's interested on here about what I do on my YouTube channel, I will go over my schedule for this week. Probably I'm not doing it this week, but I'm thinking about it. If I can at least get enough feedback to say, okay, go ahead and like let's try this or don't do this. We like surprises. Let me know what y'all think. I'll put a questionnaire on this podcast so y'all can go and answer that. Okay, this is gonna get sensitive. I want to talk about some zombies maps. So for any hardcore zombies fans, you're gonna like this subject. So I know there's been a lot of fuss about which is the best zombies map, and honestly, there really is no best zombies map. It's all opinion based, and that's something that people don't really even take into consideration. It's all opinion based. I mean, some people do, not everyone, because I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I've heard people say that Shangri-La is the best map. That's opinion based. I don't think that way, because Shangri-La is a tight map. It's stressful as a zombies map. That was like in Black Ops 1. No, my personal favorites probably have to be Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2. I'm gonna butcher this. It's either Kino or Noct. No, Kino's the theater map, right? I don't remember. Hold on 1 minute. I'll look it up. It's Nocturne Totem from the first for the first game to release zombies, which was World at War. By the way, on the subject of World at War, who else was scared of that when they were growing up playing World at War zombies? Like, I remember this like it happened yesterday. I was younger. I was like, screw it, I'm going to try and beat the story. And so I went through and beat the story. Well, no one told me about this, but when you complete the story, it takes you straight into zombies. After the credits roll, it takes you straight into zombies. Well, at the time, zombies was completely new to me. And I'm not sure if Treyarch knows what they were doing at the time, but along with everyone else, that scared it scared me. It was a scary situation because you got that cutscene, and if you've played, you know what I'm talking about. You spawn into the game, you hear zombies, and like, nope, I'm done. I wasn't having it. So yeah, that was my experience with that. I don't understand. It's a cool map. Don't get me wrong, but I don't understand the love for Call of the Dead. I don't understand it. Like I said, don't get me wrong. It's a cool map. It's out there. It's definitely one of their more creative maps. Black Ops 2 had a really good map base. So they had Green Run, which not many people did like that, but I did. I enjoyed every zombies DLC. The only DLC that I didn't enjoy as much as Die Rise, which I mentioned in the last episode with Spark. Don't get me wrong. Now none of them are bad maps. Like I don't think any of them are bad. Like they both have their qualities. They both have certain things about them that I like. Like Die Rise and Buried, there's a bank system in both of those maps, so you can go take your points that you have on hand, go to the bank or go to wherever you stored the money, and put the money in there and save it for a later game, which is really, really cool. That was an innovative thing at the time. Same thing with the gun locker. I remember back in Green Run, doing transit. You could go to the farmhouse, unlock the farmhouse, go to the fridge at the back of the house, and store your guns in the fridge. I think you can only store one though, so there is a limit. You also couldn't store wonder weapons, so like the ray gun, the not the Wonderwaff. The Wonderwaff wasn't even there. You couldn't store the ray gun or the Mark II. So, but like the gun lockers were an innovative thing. I know Transit had it. I know Die Rise had it. I know Buried had it. Only 2 maps I don't think had it were Origins. No, 3 maps that didn't have it were Origins, Nuketown, and Mob of the Dead. I don't think Mob of the Dead had a gun locker. Speaking of Mob of the Dead had that is my most favorite zombies map from Black Ops 2. I have to admit that right now, hands down. Most played, most favorite map from Black Ops 2. There's something about it, and what's cool is it takes place on a non-fictional place. I get. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe non-fiction is real, and then fiction is not real, which doesn't make any sense if you ask me. But I don't perform in that category of life. Everything they've done about that, like the afterlife, the 4 prisoners that escaped, like that's all. Well, besides the afterlife, that's all real. Like that's cool. They touch bases on a real subject that happened in the 1900s. I want to say the 1900s because anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Alcatraz Island is a tourist attraction. So you can, from what I've heard, you can get a boat out there, get a tour around the island, come back, and you're done. Which I think is cool. If I could go anywhere, I'd want to go and take a tour there. Another topic I wanted to talk about was. Okay, I didn't want to talk about it. It just came to mind, so I thought I might as well. Who grew up with Spyro when they were younger? Like, those games were really good. I went back and played. God, I don't remember. It was an old PlayStation 2 game. It wasn't. I don't think it was Enter the Dragonfly. It was another game. But went back and played it. And the older games are seriously good. I haven't played the newer ones yet, but if you haven't and if you've been thinking about it, I'd recommend going and playing any one of them. Again, look into it before you just go and play it. You don't gotta take my advice. Another one is Crash Bandicoot. By God, those games were fun too. I don't think I have maybe one, but it's like a kart racing. It's a kart racing game for the PlayStation 2. I had 2 other games that I lost, and I just cannot find them. But those games on the PlayStation 2 were really good. So I heard that they were making Motorsport. I've touched base. I've talked about this before, but I heard that they might be making Turn 10. Wait, Playground Games might be making their last Horizon game, which was, I think it's 6. I think 6 is going to be their last one. As sad as it is, I don't want it to happen. Going off the last game, which is 5, I hope they really bring it home if it is their last one. I've always liked the Horizon games. I mean, I've actually been a two-tone person about this. Forza Motorsport and Horizon, I love both of them equally because on one hand, you got Horizon, which is a free roam, do what you want racing game where you can customize your vehicles, you can make them your own, which not many games allow you to do that. Motorsport, same ordeal. Besides, it's like a career based. So you go through and you compete with other drivers, and you move your way up the ranking until you get like Formula One and Formula One and like all that fun stuff. For the most part, it's not the most simulated. It's like a simulation arcade, but it feels realistic for what it is. I mean, yeah, there's some like minor details, but really, it's a great game. Like, I've spent hours playing Motorsport and Horizon. I have on my channel, I kid you not, on my channel, I have like 82, 81 videos on my channel of Black Ops 2. And I think the second place game on my channel has to be Horizon or Horizon 2. Because, yeah, no, that's all I really did at first. And those videos are crazy, so. But, one thing that I do, I've mentioned this, I've talked about this, is that they're not selling the old games anymore. I mean, you could still get your hands on a hard copy, but you can't go to the Xbox store and go, hey, I want Forza Horizon 2. Like, you can't do that anymore. But no, like, they're really good games. That's a really great exclusive for Xbox. Like, you'll say if you're on PlayStation and you're looking for exclusives you might want to try on a different platform. Horizon is okay. Well, Horizon's not an exclusive. It's okay. It's an exclusive to Xbox, but going into Horizon 5, that's on PC and Xbox, so it's not an exclusive. In my opinion, in my books, it is not an exclusive if it's on more than one platform. And I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's made by Microsoft. I don't care if it's made by Sony. If it's on a different platform, it is no longer an exclusive. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. I know this is pretty short. I've been blowing through subjects like crazy, and so yeah, I don't want to run out of too much to talk about. Next episode, I will come back and I will be prepared. Hopefully, I got a video coming out tomorrow on my main channel, so if you go to my main page and click on the little YouTube icon, that'll take you straight to it. I got it fixed. I forgot to mention that with the past episode 3 and 4. I forgot to mention that I have that fixed, so now it works. So y'all can go over there and check that out if y'all want. Y'all can go to my Instagram and follow me there. Y'all can do whatever. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.